Hi everyone, my name is Richard and I'm going to be talking to you about clearing the mist or condensation that you may have on your caravan between the panes of Perspex or acrylic. It's quite common. When the engineer did my service last year, mine was really severe. It was droplets inside. Sometimes you get a very fine mist that comes and goes when the sun shines. That's nothing really. This is actually a lot of condensation that never cleared. And the engineer pointed out that it was caused by delamination, which is where there's a separation between the two sheets of acrylic. And you really need to get that fixed. In extreme cases, the whole window will actually peel apart, usually while you're pulling it. So my condensation looked a bit like this. It's quite difficult to actually get a picture of condensation because there's so much reflection on the screen, but hopefully you can see that mine did cover a large part of the window. So I looked online and somebody recommended I got one of these. So this is an aquarium air pump. Got it off eBay for £8, including post and packing. It's a single tube, that's all you want. You don't want one of the dual ones. It's got a pipe on it. Quite straightforward. And what you do is you can have the window, leave it in situ, you don't have to take the window off. Remove the two bungs. If you struggle to get the bungs out because they've perished, use a pair of sharp tweezers. Otherwise they'll drop down into the window. It's no big deal, but it's just a bit annoying. Remove the two and then feed this pipe. In this case, this actually does fit through a bunghole. Feed it down as far as you can get it, as far as is reasonable, keeping this on the shelf. And then you literally start to run it. It will look a little bit like this. Now, I ran this pump for 48 hours. It worked really well. The relative humidity in the caravan varied between about 45% and 60%. Temperature was between like 12 and 20. But over that time, it did actually clear it. I moved the pipe after 24 hours because one side was much clearer than the other. So I moved it over to the other side. And sure enough, after 48 hours, it was actually really clear, which is really good. Now, since then, we've had 4 days of rain, and I've been out every day and checked it, and it hasn't returned, which is really good. Oh, I forgot to mention you need to pop the bungs back in when you actually remove the pipe. If you need new bungs, they're very cheap. You can get them less than £4 on eBay. But that is again how you seal the unit in order to prevent water getting back in again. So I'm really pleased with the results. There's a couple of words of warning. First of all, never be tempted to use one of these on your bungholes to try and remove, get faster air circulation. While fixing the delamination, I followed somebody's advice and used one of these. And basically the window imploded and the delamination went from about 6 inches to the entire side of the glass. So never be tempted to use something as strong as this. These are really gentle. In fact, they're so gentle that you often won't even feel it coming out. Pop it in a glass of water and you'll be able to see the bubbles coming up. So that tells you it's actually working. And the last thing is you will suffer from a loss of privacy. If you spent time looking out through a kind of frosted window from your caravan because of all the condensation, suddenly now it's clear, you find everybody can look inside. So, you might have to make more use of your curtains. But anyway, at least the window's nice and clear. So good luck and enjoy your caravanning.